Fantastic. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my SimAirport Let's Play, where last time we planned a lot of stuff out and we started researching pricing. Now, since last time, it appears everybody has festive hats on, because it's recently, I mean, it's mid-January, come on, this shouldn't be happening now. But the interface has been given an overhaul. I can tell these buttons look slightly different. This stuff in the top right with the speed and the pauses and the times, that all looks slightly different. And all these buttons down here, they've had an overhaul, and the way that items are displayed in different, what do you call these things? Categories, that's it, categories. That all looks different as well. Overall, I really like it, especially the flight stuff. That looks better. They've also added an early AM section, which we've got nothing we can have in there yet, but never mind. Yeah, lots of settings and stuff. Now, one thing that we wanted to do is research pricing. And if I remember correctly, that's nearly done. Look, it says 28 minutes. So if we fast forward the game into maximum speed, 3, 2, 1, complete. There we go. So now we can go back to normal speed and go into operations control. Now if we come out of commercial pricing and go back in again, we have access to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put up our prices. It says be careful, some airlines are more cost sensitive than others. They may decide to not work with you if your prices are too expensive. I think that if we put our runway usage up to about the midpoint and our terminal usage up to about, well, we could put it to more or less the midpoint. The weird thing here, this is weird, look, that is 5, that is 150. If that was 0, then 75 there would be the middle, but it's not. The middle of the bar does not line up with the middle of the screen. I wonder why. Anyway, we're going to put the prices up, but we're not going to put them up too much. We'll put them up to 50 to begin with. Once we've got a better airport with better vending machines, more seating and things like that, we'll up the price, and they won't mind because we're fantastic. So there we go. We currently have no money. We spent everything we could previously, and, well, yeah, it was terrible. Let's have just look at our flight management here, the new flight management window. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this maximum size it can possibly be. There we go. If I'm in flight management, I just want to look at flight management. I'm going to move this down here because we've only got 2 gates at the moment. Now, what I would love to do is replace some of these aircraft. Now, because they've added this early AM, we're going to have to sort out our flights a little bit. So if we move that arrow to there, we bring that one in there. That one's overlapping, so if we just move these along a little bit so they don't overlap anymore in the same way. Brilliant. And then all these are all messed up, so if we just put that one to, well, there, and roughly. If we just do those so those orange bits overlap slightly, I think we've got room for another afternoon flight there. If we bring that morning one in a little bit, yeah, that's probably okay. Yeah, we've got room for another afternoon flight. Now, this afternoon flight is 19 passengers. We need more than that. So what we've got here, there's an afternoon flight of 90. There's a 151 here, but we can't accept that because we need a larger runway and need a larger aircraft gate. Now, I'm hoping by the end of the episode we'll have a large aircraft gate, but I don't know about the runway, so we'll see. Let's get this aircraft in to replace that one. And there was, I think, another one here, another afternoon flight. Yeah, another 90. Let's get that one in as well. So this one here, the 19, we're going to remove that one. We're going to replace it with this one. Let's shrink it down so it fits. And we're going to put this one in here. There we go. So not only have we replaced a rubbish flight with a good flight, but we've managed to squeeze in an extra flight. So there we are. We're now up to date with all our flights. There is another one in here. I think that one's got 50 on it. And I think, was that it? The one with 50? There's a one with 75 in there. So if we can, we'd like to do some more there. So now that our flights are all up to date and our research is done, hopefully we'll just get more and more money coming in. So if we fast forward a little bit, we're on minus 1,000 at the moment. Let's see how much money we get from the next couple of flights. So you can see here, recent transaction, runway usage was 4,000. Oh look, there we are. Terminal is. Did we set our prices right? Oh, we didn't confirm our prices. Let's sort that out. Save. Right, there we go. So we got an idea of what the transactions were like. We were getting about 400 for a runway use, and about was about 1,500 for transaction there. For the use. There you are. So there we go. We've got a runway use of 1,500 now, which is really good. And what we're looking for is big money is coming in for use of passengers. So there's another runway use. Terminal use 2,600. Fantastic, brilliant. So money is on the up, and I reckon it's going to cost us about $100,000 for the expansion that I want to do. Now what I want to do is I want to put a large terminal in here, a large gate, sorry not terminal, a large gate in here, and just connect it up with a corridor wide enough for a queue in it as well. And I reckon that's going to cost about 1,000. Oh sorry, not 1,000, I wish it did, 100,000. So I think what we'll do is we'll fast forward, probably round to maybe mid towards end day 4. And we'll see what we can build up in money, ready to build our new gate. And the baby agrees too. We'll see you then. Okay then, we are back, and it is about 7 o'clock on day 4. We have over 100,000 in the bank thanks to our price increase. So it's now time to add our new gate. So let's go, objects. Oh, there it is, right at the top of the list. Gate, let's rotate that round. Perfect. Now we're going to need a bit of taxiway so that that gate can link up and get to the runway. And then we're going to need some foundations. Now we've got 66,000 left at the moment. How much of a foundation can we build without breaking the bank? Well, that will get us 60. That's 50. I reckon if we can afford 60, we should do that. There we go. Now this bench here, that's going to be in the way. So we dismantle that bench, and we'll move it. Brilliant. Now where's our fixie people? There they are. They're probably waiting for a delivery. We've got a passenger bus, and there's our supply truck. It's got 6 supply boxes on there, ready to roll. Now this gate here, gate 1, A1. We're going to move it in future. It's not going to be there anymore. It's going because that's going to be part of the terminal with security and ticketing later on. You can see this kind of I don't know what colour that is. If we go to planning and this area here, it's also going to. There we go. You can see it a little bit better now. It's going to be new. Now. Our new gate is 1.6% complete, which is nice. Money is still going up at the moment. We're going to need some extra money as well, because we're going to need to buy some gate agent desks to stick down here and link up. Now, and this baggage car, we're going to keep using this baggage car for now, but later I think what we'll do is we'll move it along. We'll move it over there. This taxiway here we might get rid of as well. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm thinking if we have a baggage here, and then maybe a baggage down there, and then maybe one at the end. I don't know how many baggages we can do. I'm guessing we just have more than one car, and it just keeps going up and down. I think that would be fine, as long as it's not just sat in the way. I think so. But our gate is now being built even quicker now. What's going on down here? We've got a passenger bus which is waiting to pick up more passengers. That's all doing pretty good. It's very big. Oh my goodness, security is starting to stack up now. The airport's getting very busy. Now we've got, let's see here. Now we've got an extra flight in and 2 big flights instead of 1 small flight. Did I say we could probably get another one in the PM? We probably can. Let's see what we've got here. Night flights. They've got 150 there. That would be a good one to accept. But it's locked. We've got some 90s. What we've got here? That's a 90 as well. and they're all 90, 90, 90, 90. No, yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, right, fine. We've got an extra flight. I'm going to stick that on the end. We can put it, if we go right to the end there, we can shrink down the time and push it right to the end so that it overlaps with the morning. Now I wonder if that actually shows in the morning. It doesn't show in the morning. Okay, that's fine, that doesn't matter. So we've managed to squeeze an extra flight in. Our taxiway's been built. Not quite finished yet, laying all the tarmac and stuff. We're going to need more security, well, we can easily expand ticketing because I did it so we can have more desk gates here. I think what we'll do, we do have the money, so if we go objects and what is it called? A ticketing desk. There we go. If we put one there and one there, that'll be good. We're going to have to redo these queues, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. Now those ticketing desks are going to go to the same utility, so we should be able to just go conveyor line and hook that up. It's going into the same hub which goes to the same baggage depot, so we're going to need one carousel per depot, I think. Can we have an extra carousel? Cannot connect endpoints, carousel not usable in that position. Okay, so I think one carousel has to come off one thing there, so we may need in the future a bigger hub like this, but we'll see. So now those two desks are in there, we're going to need more staff, so let's go into staff and we're going to have to hire 4. 2 for the ticket desks and 2 for the agent desks, which we will be putting in down here soon. We'll need a door, objects, door, no, not 0, we're just using small doors at the minute, there we go, agent desk, now, cannot be placed outdoors, it's not outdoors, they need to finish the floor. We'll sort out that gate soon, and we'll be able to maybe get some schedules. Oh my goodness, this is really starting to take off now. Get it? Take it. Never mind. Yeah, things are actually getting a little bit too busy for us. I don't know where all the staff's going. Where's all? Is there a staff room? Is that how it works? Where is the staff? Where's my ticketing staff? Where are they gone? They've just left. Oh wait, there's one. I have no idea why. Who's that? That's just a passenger. Where's my staff? I've got 10 staff. Customer service positions, including operating kiosks. I see. This is weird. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Oh, there's the other one. Right. Never mind. Now, whilst there's not a lot of passengers here, I'm going to just work out here. I don't know what those signs are for, but we're going to redo these queues while there's not a lot of passengers. So let's get ourselves lined up and go into queue mode. Now what we're going to do is we're going to shrink this queue. Why am I not letting me? Do I have to do it one by one? No, I don't. There we go. Shrink the queue. Right, we'll just leave that like that for now. And then we'll do this queue. So the idea here, I think, is that we want the queue to finish kind of between the two desks. Or I suppose it could finish there, couldn't it? And then they can go to one desk or the other. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so you... is that going to be big enough? Yeah, it should be fine. So we're going to start here. And I think what we'll do... oh no, I've added a queue. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. That's what I meant to do. We'll just do a little wig. It's going to be very similar to what we already had, to be perfectly honest. It's not going to work. We're going to have to finish it there. And then this one will do the same. No, too far. I said too far. Go away. There we go. Is that right? This one's one over from where it should be. Oh, I apologise. I should be able to just swipe over the whole queue and just remove it, but never mind. Oh, good. The new desks are coming in. Alright, so this one should have started here. What's the keyboard shortcut for me to switch between them? I don't know if there is one. There isn't one in the tooltip. There probably is one. So developers, if you're watching, which you're probably not, sort your tooltip out so it's got the shortcut keys in it. There we go. 2 good ticketing queues now, and they can come out here and come out there. Although I'm not sure why that one's got a purpley thing and that one hasn't. We need to assign this to this queue here. We need to assign this one to this queue here. And let's just have a look at queues here. Yeah. It looks like those queues are all set up beautifully. We can get more ticket kiosks, and we've got the money for it. So what's it called? A ticketing kiosk. Right. So I'm thinking, if they're queuing for these kiosks properly, which they're probably not, perhaps we can just do that. That should help. Right. Security it's tough. Security is just the way security is. If anything, we'll probably just expand the queues a little bit on them. So let's redo the queues while there's nobody in it. While there's nobody in the queue, just clicking lots. This seems to work really well for these ones. Now I have to start from the end, don't we? Right. So what we're going to do, we're going to start here with this one. We're going to come out 1. We're going to go this way 2. We're going to do the same here. And then, so they're bigger. Bigger and better queue. No, too far. There you go. And better queues. That should do, I think. Let's see how far we manage with this one. I know the queue goes slightly into baggage claim, but to be honest, baggage claim isn't that busy, so... yeah, let's do it like that for now. Right, so ticketing has been more than doubled, because we've got double the desks and more than double of the kiosks. And the security queue has been improved. I would like to add extra security in, but to do that I would have to... and what I'm planning on doing in the short term is moving the restroom, the male restrooms, probably the restrooms altogether, maybe just bunching the female one up, putting the male one next to it, or anywhere which I don't have to put new foundations in, and then making this like doubling up security. We'll have twice as much security as what we had previously. I would like to move baggage claim down, but we can't at the minute. Right, what's going on here? Requires a gate agent desk. Right, we still need that gate agent desk. Object. Gate agent desk. So, let's put one in there, and one in there. And we need to do another queue. So for this queue, I think if the queue ends kind of like here... oh, didn't mean to do that. We've ended up with 3 little queues now. I did it again. Stop it, you stupid. There we go. So if we do something like this, this is very, very much a temporary measure. Let's do that. There we go. We may as well do it a little bit more. There we go. We need to assign that. No, we can't assign it to the gate agent desk yet because they're not there. They haven't been put in. Where's that bench? Let's get our bench back. Objects, bench. One in stock we've got. So the one that we moved. Oh, good. It will fit in here for now. And let's buy an extra bench and put one there and one there. That's going to be better than nothing, I suppose. So we've got a little corridor. It's got a little bit of a benches. It's got our queue and our agent desks in. So it's not the best, but we'll get there. Now, once we've built these how I want them rather than how they are, I'm going to remove this planning. Because I've got a terrible memory, we've left the planning in place. Now, that requires an aircraft gate to be assigned, so easy. Assign, and also assign to that baggage claim. This gate should now be sorted, and that's the point. We need to remove the planning from behind it, because that one is up to scratch. There we go. So we now have gate C1, and we can start scheduling stuff in there. So I guess that's how we'll wrap off the episode. The only problem is I've spent 15 minutes too long in-game doing this. So it's now, we can't use this today, unfortunately. But let's see, we've got 1 AM flight here for 90 passengers. We'll have that. We've got 2 nighttime flights. We'll have them. So there's the morning one. What we'll do is we'll do gate, 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 overlapping like this. I don't know if we'll be able to cope with that, but we will see. And then we'll have a bit of a break before noon. We've got a couple of evening ones to put in, so we'll do, like I said, something similar again. Again, this tooltip's really annoying, so I'm going to change the screen size so that I can scroll across. And yeah, they need to improve these tooltips a little bit. But what we're going to do is we're going to put that there. We're going to get the end of flight 1 to line up with flight 3. And then flight 2 is going to be in the middle. Right, okay, that works for me. And then the end of flight 1 to line up with flight 3 there. That one, really? Is that good enough? I'm not sure. We can certainly get another one in here. We've got the option of 3 there. Let's get that one. Oops, I think I might have actually done an extra one from what I really wanted. Remove that one. Shh. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, there we go. So we've got that one at the end of that one. I need to move that flight boarding time down. That needs to be moved right to the end there. Can I move it across anymore? No. Right, so our evening is full. Our afternoon isn't. We've got room for morning there. We've got room for more morning flights. Have we got any more options for morning? No options for morning. Okay, because we've got no options for morning, I mean this one here, in theory, would be that one there. So we're missing a flight here. Let's just line these up. They line up quite nice. And then the end of that one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, new flight on the end. And then 1, 2, 3, and then new flight on the end. Oh, I'm liking this new way of booking flights in. This is looking good. I don't know how much more we can fit in, but I think, yeah, we've got room for one more flight, and it actually lines up perfectly with our evening. Oh, look at that! So we've got room for an afternoon flight. We'll have to keep popping back to see if we can fit an afternoon flight in there. And also we want some night flights as well, so we need to get our ratings up. There we go. Well, the airport is now making good money, and we've expanded up to 3 gates and scheduled some flights in. I'm really excited to see how this will expand, how it will scale. Our passenger satisfaction is really good. Our airline interest isn't great at the minute, but the more money we get, the more facilities we add and things like that, I'm sure that will improve too. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I'm looking forward to the next couple because I really want to see whether I can implement this plan here of having this massive terminal situation and all of these runways and stuff. I think I'm just going to do one massive terminal building with 3 runways, and we'll see how that goes. But for now, thanks for watching, take care, and until I see you next time, goodbye.